Page 75, happy birthday. In this lesson, they're introducing another new symbol for you now to know. They're throwing a lot of new stuff at you, and I hope you're soaking it all in and keeping it, remembering it. This thing is called a fermata. It's a hold. It's a dot with a half circle. The half circle can be above the dot or below the dot. That doesn't matter. That's what it is. It simply means hold, pause, wait, hold on there. Because the beat generally will keep going. Well, during a pause like this, the beat just kind of stops. Not really. I'll talk about that. But it appears that the beat just stops for a little bit and then goes again. You see it here in measure 6. They generally have to have the fermata in both staves because both staves have to stay together, so it makes sense. If you're going to pause in one staff, you need to pause in the other, and the fermata only applies to the staff it's next to. So both staffs will have a fermata someplace. And here they're on beat 2. It just means beat 2 is going to last longer than one beat, is what it is. So let's look at happy birthday and see what we get here. I see it's 3 lines long, treble bass clef, 3/4 time signature. We have a pickup beat. We're coming in on beat 3. So the first 2 beats should be at the bottom, and if we look at the last measure, it has a half note in it. So that's the first 2 beats. And I see 1/8 notes and quarter notes and half notes, and we have the fermata to deal with. I do the fermata when I do the articulation. Fermata isn't necessarily part of articulation. I don't know if it is or not. I don't really care. But in the process I use to learn a piece of music, that's when I put in the fermatas. So at the beginning, I forget the fermata. Just play it normal. I'm going to take both hands at the same time because most of the time it's just one hand or the other, and it makes the video a little shorter. So the left hand starts a 3rd finger here. That puts the left hand here. And the right hand has a little thumb here and up here. So we're here. The left hand will move at the bottom. It'll come down to C here. We'll talk about that later. Right now it's 3 and 1 and. 3 and 1 and 2. And then a G and a B together, and then again. And then an E and a G together, all that together. And during the F's, you come down. Here, and then an F, here, and then here. These are together. So you work out the hands together, get rid of the hesitations, steady beat throughout, and then we'll add in the articulation and the fermata. This is pretty connected. You can lift up for the phrasing, and the curved lines here pretty much are indicating phrases. Lift up. Lift up. Then the fermata, just to hang on to that a little longer. How long? What feels right. There's no set value. This is where music won't be tied down to a set on. What feels right. Well, if I do it with a metronome, I'd just double it. So in this case, I would hold it for 2 counts instead of 1 and then go on. That's because I need to stay with the metronome. So it'd be hold. But if there's words to it, obviously, it's happy birthday. You're going to be, you hold that out. It depends on how much beer and wine I've had to drink, because I don't know how long I'm going to hold it, and then I go on. Yeah, that's basically how fermatas work. Now the kicker on fermatas. You don't necessarily hold a fermata at a certain number of beats. Unless you're playing with a metronome, then you do. However, you will find in most cases, and you might just observe this just when you're listening, that when people do hold fermatas out, it will be a certain number of beats. They won't know how many beats it is because they're not counting them. But we feel in beats. We just feel it constantly. So as we're doing and we hold that fermata out, we're still feeling those beats. And so you can just count when they're doing this. How many, based on how fast they're going, if you keep that beat going, how many beats are they holding it? If they're holding it a certain number that feels right, it's probably an even number. 2, 4, 6, or 8, some even number. It's just the way we're built. It's just the way it works. And then goes on. The people who are listening will actually feel beats there too. They won't know it. They're not conscious of it, but they're doing it. So it's a... I don't know how many beats that is, but it feels right. It's like my beating is still going on in subconsciously as I'm doing. Then I'll go on, depending on how much beer I've had, and then the beats get a little wacky, but who knows. So fermatas, you just hold them out to what feels right. Dynamics, well, mezzo forte at the beginning is sort of loud. I don't know, it's all melody. And then on measure 5, you get the hairpin to go up to loud. That's all loud, and you're going to end it loud. Okay. Sort of like that's the climax of the piece. So music typically has one or more climaxes. The most exciting part, or the loudest part, or the more intense part. You'll find it in a lot of pieces. Again, that's part of interpreting the piece. You feel the climax, you feel the tension and the build-up, and you interpret it that way. Speed with spirit. Depends on the situation for me. Who knows? Who knows? Don't copy me. You get into it. This is a good one to just know. If you can memorize this and just know it, because you might be at a party and I'll play Happy Birthday. And so you just play this. Let's play it together very slowly and check all the notes and rhythms. Not going to do the dynamics. The fermata, I'm going to hold 2 counts instead of 1 so I can stay with the metronome. I'll give us 2 counts because we come in on beat 3. Ready and go, and 3 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and hold, 2 off. There's a duet for this. I'd like to play that. You play what we just played. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. And again, I'm going to hold the fermata 2 counts instead of 1. Now, I need you to go up an octave again. We do this about every time, where you just pretend the middle C instead of here, it's here. So instead of playing it here, you're up here. Play it all up here. Ready and go, and.